Yeah, hello guys. This is Simon here, and I'm going to just be taking you guys through something small today. Hope you guys are fine. Hope you guys are awesome, and yeah, today is a good day, and I'm believing we shall be having something very fruitful. Today is the 23rd of March, 2020, right? And as a Roy Club member, we're thinking of the current situation. We're thinking of what is happening around the globe, even as we speak, with the issues of coronavirus, and how we can also be a part of this by spreading spreading the news and the precautions and the measures that people can take to safeguard ourselves and to protect ourselves better in the midst of this crisis. Okay, so uh, in my previous video, I've been looking at basically content from the CDC and from the World Health Organization, from their official websites. Okay, so the source and content in this video is legit. Just getting it direct from their sites and putting it out there. So we're going to be talking about how to protect ourselves, and we shall be correlating from the two sites and just harmonizing on some of the things, and we can see the similarities and the commonness with some of the measures that are taken. Okay, so let me start with the World Health Organization. What can I do to protect myself and prevent the spread of the disease, which is COVID-19? Right. For some of for some of you who probably don't understand why it's written COVID-19. Now the 19 stands for the year, because the COVID disease was found in the city, a town of Wuhan in China, around is it November, between November December in 2019 in China. So it is a COVID-19 outbreak. So protection measures for everyone: stay aware of the latest information on COVID-19 outbreak, available on WHO website and through your national and local public authority. Many countries around the world have seen cases and several have seen outbreaks. Authorities in China and some countries have succeeded in slowing or stopping their outbreaks. However, the situation is unpredictable, so check regularly. So, what are they telling us? You can reduce your chances of being infected or spreading COVID by taking some simple precautions, all right? So, let's go and see what they're telling us, okay? So, regularly and thoroughly clean hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash them with soap and water. Why is this important? Okay, so they're saying washing our hands with soap and water or using alcohol-based hand rub is kills viruses that may be on your hands. Okay, so that is a very good point. Yeah, so we should often practice this and make sure we're always washing our hands with sanitizers and all that. So maintain at least a 3 meter distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. These are just precautionary measures. All right. Why? When someone coughs or sneezes, yeah, they spray small liquids, droplets from their nose or mouth, which may contain the virus. If you are too close, you can breathe in the droplets, including the COVID-19 virus, if the person coughing has the disease. So that is really a big risk out there, and we really need to be careful and cautious of our environment. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Okay, so why are they specific to the eyes, nose, and mouth? So the hands touch many surfaces and can pick up viruses. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and can make you sick. Okay, so make sure you and the people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then dispose of the used tissue immediately. Why? Because droplets spread virus. By following good respiratory hygiene, you protect the people around you from viruses such as cold, flu, and the COVID. Okay, so stay home if you feel unwell. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention and call in advance. Follow the instructions of your local health authority. Why? National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on the situation in your area. Calling in advance will allow the health care providers to basically be able to assist you. All right. So those are some of it from the World Health Organization, and I can think most of them relay to even the CDC. So the CDC tells us that all the adults and people who have severe underlying medical conditions like heart or lung disease, diabetes, seem to be at a higher risk from this developing COVID-19 illness. All right. So how it spreads. So we currently know there is no known vaccine. The best way to prevent the illness is to avoid being exposed to the virus. So the virus is thought to spread mainly from person to person, between people in close contact through respiratory droplets, as I've seen in the others. So steps to take, and we can see here they are relaying still cleaning of hands often, with sanitizers, something to do with alcohol content, okay, and it kills most of the germs. Avoiding touching our eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Then avoiding close contact, as we've seen, as this can spread through the droplets from someone who's coughing or sneezing, and you can easily get it. So take steps to protect others. Also stay at home if you are sick or you don't feel unwell, and expect to get medical care. All right, cover coughs, sneezes. These are good practices, as we saw in the WHO website. You can be able to do this to also safeguard those around you and your families. Wear a face mask if you are sick, to prevent other people from getting also the illness. If you're not sick, you do not need to wear a face mask unless you are caring for someone who is sick and they are not able to wear a face mask. All right. So clean and disinfect. All right. Clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces daily. These tables, doorknobs, light switches, and etc. All these others, just to be on the safe side. If you're in a place where you're many and people are more. So guys, this has been just something brief that we can take up upon and be able to see that we can be able to safeguard ourselves and those people around us from this spread. And I believe we shall overcome. God is with us, and He's watching over us. So let us stand together and see that we and the people around us are safe. Otherwise, this is Simon from the Roy Club community, the Roy Bounded program. Wish you a lovely day. Thank you.